Montes Buzelis. You see this dunk right here. I mean, seriously, he did not have to do him like he completely violated this man. I mean, I got a lot of questions that I want to pose to the people. Now, we all know the Bulls, got one of the steals of the draft, but I wonder as I watch him play, did Lamelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets drop the ball on this prospect? I'm not ready to jump the gun just yet because summer league play it's up and down. Pause. You just got to see how things go because guys could be looking electric in the summer league. Come regular season, they yesterday's news. So we can't get too crazy when we seeing some of these spectacular performances, these big time dunks. Tidjane Salaun. We all know the Charlotte Hornets. Had the pick, and they chose to go with the Frenchman. Now, I think a lot of people aren't gonna say much if Tidjane actually turns out. We all know that we just got to be patient with guys. We in this league now where it's a win now situation where nobody pretty much wants to give anybody nothing. Now, like I said, this kid Tidjane is 18 years old, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to brace all the people because there will be haters saying, "Oh, the Hornets should have did this. Oh, the Hornets should have did that." At the end of the day, Buzelis fell, for a reason. And he letting a lot of the NBA world pay for why he fell. Now I'm gonna keep it real. This kid is nice. He's 19 years old. He's 6'10. So and like he was playing in the G League Ignite. It's gonna be a tough call to see. I do what I would do like about the kid Montage is his aggressiveness. I could only imagine if he was next to Lamelo Ball MB1, the one of one, because I think that Lamelo could really abstract that animal, on the floor. Now, I mean, it's a little slow with some of the movements. The Bulls are headed for a rebuild. This guy is going to be one of the centerpieces. You see Josh Giddey doing this thing overseas. It's a wild situation that's going on. But what I will tell you is this: if you're a Hornets fan, brace yourself because I want to tell y'all something right now. Brandon Miller, yes, B Mill, the guy who everybody universally renowned as the next great, you know, all-star, all NBA guy. This guy struggled in the summer league. People started to think they should have took Scoot. The Hornets made a mistake. It was a lot of head scratching going on, you know. And then, you know, uh, here we go. He starts rolling in the regular season, and he's looking like that guy. And if it wasn't for Chet Holmgren, and if it wasn't for obviously Victor, I'm just gonna say Victor. Really, I think it would have been real tough, not to roll with Brandon Miller. He kind of got lost in the shuffle because we got caught in with these big men out west. We forgot what he was doing with the Charlotte Hornets, and the Hornets don't get a lot of respect. And what I do love about Miller is he's turning things around, you know. But back to the Frenchman Tidjane, we got to see. I want to hold my horses with evaluating him because I believe he was brought on to see how he fits with LaMelo Ball. You understand? So we don't know just yet on his impact. You understand? We can't get caught up with the guards they got in summer league play. We don't know his full maximum potential until he gets with LaMelo Ball running up and down that floor. You understand? Where you got Miles over there, you got Mark down low, you got Miller on the corner. I mean, you understand? You see where I'm going with this, So, but what I will say about the kid Montage is, he was very emotional when he was drafted. Usually, with emotions running rampant like that, you kind of know he's going to deliver. He understands the magnitude of the situation that he's in, and he's not going to cut corners. He's not going to cheat the game, and you see it. A lot of these people are getting surprised by his athleticism. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy throwing it down like he want to tear the house down. You understand? People are not accustomed to going up against guys like Montage, and he just ready to throw it on your head. You understand? Paul. So it's crazy, what goes on, and how people get carried away with, how a guy looks in summer league, how a guy looks in the preseason. You heard LeBron say, you summer league means nothing. I'm not gonna go that far, because obviously I think he was trying to, you know, throw a lifeline out for Bronny James. But mind you, Brownie said he was in a slump. Now you have him coming out talking about summer league means nothing to him. It's not the best barometer. That's what I would say. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's nothing. But it's not a good barometer to what they're gonna face come regular season. You understand? Because a lot of these guys that they're facing are headed to the G League, overseas, or out the league. So it's a real AAU kind of vibe that goes on in the summer league. Y'all let me know, where I'm going with this as well. That's some of the vibes that I'm catching around summer league. That is an AAU vibe. It's not really, the vibe of real summer league action. But nonetheless, man, truth be told, it is what it is. Lamelo Ball will electrify with whoever's on that basketball floor. But we do know it's a situation where Lamelo Ball has to stay healthy, no matter who got selected or who was gonna get selected. Health is key. You understand? Because they could have had the number one pick, especially in this week draft. If you don't have a healthy Melo, if you don't have a healthy Mark Williams, I mean, you really running in circles here. You really banging the ping pong ball, in circles for real, man. And we going nowhere fast. No matter even Miller. I think that Miller, he's a great player. He showed promise. I still believe, and I'm watching Miller. I'm not one of these guys that basically, try to, juice up, things for Brandon Miller. But I think he's really a year or two away from what people expect from him. Where people want to see that all NBA guy, Paul George, this, that, and the third. I think that we are about, I would say, a good year or two. Now you got PG now in the East. I think that PG may want to be that mentor, kind of role, and now you're gonna be there seeing him 4 times a year. Obviously, they got a great relationship. We know they're gonna be competing, but that's a good protege to be. And if the Hornets get any resemblance of Paul George, I mean, Lord have mercy. This is gonna be a big situation. But shout out to TJ. What I'm gonna tell you right now is it's too close to call. It's too close to call. We got to see how he looks with Melo, and we got to see Mr. Montaz, going up against real professionals, and see if this translates. But nonetheless, he's definitely looked very good, in the summer league. It is what it is. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.